Ever found yourself staring at your phone, waiting and waiting for a reply from your bank? You're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, instant communication has become the norm. We expect quick answers, especially when it comes to our finances. So, when a question or an issue pops up with your Monzo account, the big question on everyone's mind is, how long does Monzo help actually take to reply? It's a valid concern. Whether you've locked your card, have a suspicious transaction you need to query, or simply have a burning question about a new feature, getting timely support is crucial. After all, your money is involved. And while Monzo has built a reputation for being a modern, user-friendly bank with excellent customer service, the reality of response times can vary. Before we dive into the specifics, let's take a step back and understand the landscape of customer support in the banking world. Traditionally, contacting a bank meant long phone calls, navigating automated systems, and potentially waiting days for a response to an email. Monzo, being a digital-first bank, aimed to disrupt this model. Their primary channel for support is in-app chat, promising a more streamlined and efficient experience. But efficiency is relative. What one person considers a reasonable wait time, another might find frustratingly slow. Factors like the complexity of your query, the time of day you reach out, and the overall volume of support requests Monzo is currently handling can all play a significant role in how long it takes to get a response. So, let's get down to brass tacks. What can you realistically expect when you reach out to Monzo through their in-app chat? Based on various user experiences and Monzo's own statements, here's a breakdown of potential response times. The ideal scenario, minutes to a few hours. In many cases, especially for simpler queries, you might receive a response from Monzo support within minutes to a few hours. This is the ideal scenario and often reflects the efficiency Monzo strives for. If your question is straightforward, like a request for clarification on a transaction or a simple account-related inquiry, you might be pleasantly surprised by the speed of their reply. Think of it like sending a quick message to a friend. You wouldn't expect them to take days to respond to a simple question, and Monzo often operates with a similar level of responsiveness for basic support needs. The more common reality, several hours to within a day. For more complex issues or during peak times, the response time can extend to several hours or even within a day. This is still generally considered reasonable by most users, especially when compared to the longer waiting times often associated with traditional banks. Complex queries might require more investigation from the support team, potentially involving looking into specific transactions or account details. This naturally takes more time than answering a simple question. Similarly, if you reach out during a particularly busy period, such as a Monday morning or after a major product update, the sheer volume of requests can lead to slightly longer wait times. The less frequent, but possible, over 24 hours. While Monzo aims to resolve issues quickly, there are instances where it might take longer than 24 hours to receive a response. This is usually reserved for more intricate problems that require specialist input or when the support team is experiencing an unusually high volume of requests. If your issue is particularly technical or requires collaboration with other departments within Monzo, the resolution process might take more time. In such cases, Monzo will usually keep you informed about the progress and provide an estimated time frame for a full response. Factors influencing response times. It's important to understand that Monzo's response times aren't static. Several factors can influence how quickly you receive help. Complexity of the issue. As mentioned earlier, simple questions are generally answered much faster than complex problems requiring in-depth investigation. Time of day and week. Just like any service, Monzo's support team might experience higher volumes during peak hours and on weekdays. Reaching out during off-peak times or on weekends might result in a quicker response. However, Monzo generally offers 24/7 support, so there should always be someone available. Current support load. If Monzo is experiencing a surge in support requests due to a technical issue or a new product launch, response times might temporarily increase. How you phrase your query. Being clear and concise in your initial message can help the support team understand your issue quickly and provide a more efficient response. Providing all relevant information up front, such as transaction details or screenshots, can also speed up the process. The support channel. While in-app chat is the primary method, Monzo does offer limited phone support for urgent issues like fraud or account compromise. Phone support in these critical situations will naturally have a much faster response time. Tips for getting help faster. While you can't directly control Monzo's response times, there are a few things you can do to potentially speed up the process. Check the help section first. Monzo has a comprehensive help section within the app and on their website. Many common questions are answered here, potentially saving you the need to contact support altogether. Be clear and concise. When you do need to contact support, clearly explain your issue and provide all relevant details in your first message. This helps the support team understand your problem quickly. Avoid sending multiple messages. Sending multiple messages about the same issue can actually slow down the response time, as it creates more tickets for the team to sort through. Be patient. While it can be frustrating to wait for a response, try to be patient. The support team is likely working through a high volume of requests. Consider off-peak times. If your issue isn't urgent, reaching out during off-peak hours might lead to a faster response. Monzo's commitment to customer service. Despite potential variations in response times, it's important to acknowledge Monzo's commitment to providing good customer service. They have invested heavily in their support infrastructure and continue to iterate on their processes to improve efficiency. Many users report positive experiences with Monzo's support team, highlighting their helpfulness and willingness to go the extra mile to resolve issues. The in-app chat functionality is generally praised for its convenience and ease of use. Comparing Monzo to traditional banks. When comparing Monzo's response times to traditional banks, it's often a night and day difference. Traditional banks can sometimes take days or even weeks to respond to email inquiries, and phone support often involves lengthy hold times. Monzo's digital-first approach generally leads to much faster response times, particularly for simple queries. However, it's also important to acknowledge that traditional banks often have physical branches where you can speak to someone face-to-face, which can be beneficial for certain types of issues. Monzo, being a branchless bank, relies solely on digital channels for support. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.